I'm here at the Andaz in London, and this is a quick hotel review of this hotel. My name is Max, and I help people maximize airline miles, hotel points, and credit card points. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below, and let's get started. Let's first talk about the location. The Andaz here is centrally located in London, and it's super easy to get to from London Heathrow, which is the airport you're most likely going to be flying into. You fly into London Heathrow, you hop on the Elizabeth line, and it drops you literally right next to the hotel. The station that you're gonna get off is Liverpool Street. Even if you look on the map, it's literally right next to the train station. The Elizabeth line costs about £13 per person, which is a pretty good deal compared to if you take a cab, or there's the London Heathrow Express, which is much more expensive. Just take the Elizabeth line, 13 British pounds, super easy and super simple, and it takes you directly here. In addition to the Elizabeth line, there's also the Metropolitan line, which is literally a few steps over to the other station, and then there's also the Central line as well. So the Andaz is in a very good location for underground, metro, or subway access, and access to the airport as well. I took my golf bag from the airport all the way to the Andaz here and had no issues. Just took the Elizabeth line directly here. And to get to some of the places that I went to in London, I just took the Central line or the Metropolitan line. I took the Metropolitan line to go out of London to play golf as well. So I love the location of the Andaz here. Also around here, it's pretty busy, so there's a ton of restaurant options. There's a ton of shopping options as well. It's a busy business district, so after like 4 or 5 or 6 p.m., you'll see a lot of business people like walking around. It gets pretty crowded out in the street in front of the Andaz, which is a good thing because it's a lively area and you're centrally located here in London. You're not too far from Tower Bridge, the London Eye, and some of the major tourist attractions. If you want to get to Buckingham Palace, that's about like 30 minutes. You have to take the Central line, which again is right next to the Andaz here, and transfer over to another line, and it takes me about 30 minutes, which is not too bad. As for the rooms here at the Andaz, I got upgraded to the 1 King Deluxe, and this is what it looks like. Like with a lot of Andazes, everything in the mini fridge is complimentary, and in this case, it's mostly just non-alcoholic drinks, water, sparkling water, and some sodas and juices. The bath amenities are Tea London, which smell really nice, and I think the smell of the bath products matches the perfume that's pumped through the lobby and the common areas as well. My room in particular is street-facing, which I found it surprisingly pretty quiet for being a street-facing room. I'm on the 4th floor, so not too far off from the ground floor, but it's still pretty quiet. Mostly the street noise kind of dies down around like 9 or 10 p.m., so it's not late into the night. So now let's talk about the amenities downstairs. And so what I found out from just walking around this hotel is that since it's a historic building, there's a bunch of different staircases, so it can get a little bit confusing. I had a little bit of trouble finding the gym on the first day, but eventually found it. It's way down in the basement, and there was some signage, and the signage was helpful, but at some points it was not very helpful, and it stopped telling me where the gym was, so I got a little bit lost. But I eventually found it, and it was just way down in the basement. And the gym is fully equipped with a ton of different equipment, and it looks like they do offer classes, and it's attached to a locker room area that seems like it's a co-ed locker room area with individual shower stalls and a sauna room as well. In addition to the gym, there's also a bunch of restaurants down in the ground floor as well, 5 to be exact, and every night between 6 to 7 o'clock is like cocktail hour downstairs in the lobby by the front desk, and they serve canapes as well as beers and wines for all guests, which is a nice touch. When it comes to the breakfast options, there are 2 options. One is going to the Rakes and the other one is going to East Valley Brasserie. If you have Hyatt Global status that comes with complimentary breakfast, you can go to either one and your breakfast will be covered. Over at Eastway Brasserie, it's more of a standard style breakfast buffet. They have hot food stations with like bacon, sausage, and eggs, and then they also have a cold food station as well that has like fruits and juices and pastries. Over at Rakes, it's an a la carte menu, and I just ordered 2 entrees, which was a fruit bowl as well as a avocado toast, an orange juice, and a coffee, and it was all complimentary. Overall, I thought the breakfast was pretty good. You can see that there's some overlap on some of the food items when it comes to Rakes as well as Eastway Brasserie. When I ordered the avocado toast, the toast looks like it came from the buffet, and the avocado also came from the buffet as well. And so it looks like they took the ingredients that they made for the buffet and put it on my avocado toast, which is totally fine. It tasted great. And the fruit looked like it was also from the buffet as well, because I had some of that fruit the day before. But again, it all tasted great. As for how I booked this hotel, the Andaz London here is a category 6 hotel. So that means you can spend between 21,000 Hyatt points off peak, or standard is 25 and peak season is 29,000 Hyatt points per night. The cash rate of the dates that I was staying was around like $400 to $500 to $600 per night. So pretty expensive in the cash rate, but points price wise, I think it's pretty reasonable. It's a nice centrally located hotel with nice amenities, and the location you really can't beat. I've stayed at the Scotland Yard, which is another Hyatt hotel previously earlier this year. And between the Andaz and the Scotland Yard, I think I'm starting to like the Andaz a little bit more than the Scotland Yard. The Scotland Yard has that historic aspect of things, which is really, really cool. But I think the rooms here and the amenities and the location here at the Andaz is better. One more thing, the internet sucks. When I'm down in the lobby, the internet is like really pretty slow as well. And when I'm up here in the room on the 4th floor, it keeps cutting in and out, and the internet is pretty slow. It's like, it's at a point where it's unusable. I started hotspotting from my phone because that's more reliable and faster than the hotel internet. And especially when you're traveling and you don't have a ton of data, especially if you purchase an eSIM for data, it kind of sucks when you don't have good internet at the hotel to do your research for things you want to do the next day and things like that. So yeah, I don't know if anybody's from the Andaz watching this, fix your internet, because the internet is horrible here. So that's my quick review of the Andaz here in London. Comment below if you have any questions about this hotel. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.